Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to be reviewing Chalkola chalk markers. So let's get started! So Chalkola sent me these markers for an honest review. All thoughts and opinions will be my own. So here's the box. It is a pack of 16. It comes with 10 chalk pens and 6 metallic markers. They are best used on all non-porous surfaces, car and home windows, chalkboards, whiteboards, and plastic. In the box there are 10 different colors: white, black, red, green, pink, blue, purple, brown, yellow, and orange. And for the metallic markers, they come in gold, silver, red, green, pink, and blue. They are child-safe, water-based, non-toxic, washes off from clothes, low odor, acid-free, xylene-free, am I saying that right? Quick dry, and long-lasting. And they have a 5.5mm bullet tip. So here I'm showing how the markers work on glass, and they work really well. The colors are super bright. They go very easily onto the glass, and it dries fairly quickly, probably after about 10 seconds or so, depending on how much ink you put down. If you put down a lot of ink, then it's going to take a little longer to dry. But they dry fairly quickly and they work really well. So for the picture I'm going to be working on today, I'm going to be drawing on black paper. It does say best used on non-porous surfaces because then they can be wiped off. But they can also work on paper. They just can't be erased once you put them on the paper. But I'm going to be using pink. I didn't use any of the other colors, but all of the other colors show up really nicely as well on the black paper. I just really liked the pink one, so I just kind of used pink for the whole picture. So I drew my picture in pencil, and then I go over the pencil with the pink chalk marker, and it works really well. I love how vibrant the color is on the black paper. Like, it's just so bright, and I love how pigmented the markers are, and I really enjoyed using them. One thing I did have to be careful about is smearing the ink. I had to make sure I was not setting my hand in it right after I drew it. So I had to make sure to be careful of that because they do take a few seconds to dry, but it's not too bad. They dry pretty quickly, which is good. I had to keep reminding myself to not put my hand in it and to be really careful. Thankfully, once they are dry, they stay on the paper really well. You have to put quite a bit of pressure on them and kind of like scratch at it to make it come off. But they stay on the paper really well, so that's really nice. Same with glass too. They also stay on glass really well once they are dry. They recommend you take a wet cloth to wipe it off of the glass. I found what worked best for me is to actually take a dry cloth and try to get off as much as you can with the dry cloth and then use a wet wipe. Because when you just use a wet wipe initially, and if you have a lot of pigment on the glass surface, it adds a lot of water to the pigment, and the pigment kind of wipes around everywhere and kind of makes a big mess. I drew a lot on a whiteboard, and then I went to go wipe it off with like a baby wipe, and it just got everywhere. So I found what worked best is to try to get all of it off with a dry wipe, and then whatever you can't get off, then use a wet wipe to get the rest of it off. I found that's what worked best for me. So in America, these markers are $18.90 on Amazon.com, and Chalkola has been kind enough to provide us with a 15% off discount on all Chalkola products, so that's really nice of them. Thank you so much, Chalkola. I will put the coupon code down in the description so you guys can all use it. So overall, my experience with the Chalkola markers was a really good one. I had so much fun drawing with them, even though I probably won't ever use them for making finished art pieces. They're still just so much fun to doodle with and to use for random things, or if you're like a teacher and you have to write on a whiteboard, they would work great for that. So I had a lot of fun with them. So they get 2 thumbs up for me. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next week in my next video. Bye!